So I was knocked out for a split second. I drifted off. My man hit me and woke me up. Then, of course, I scroll down. I see Stephen A. Smith with that bizarre logic again of I'll take LeBron for first 46 minutes, but then I'll take Larry Bird for the last two. So Larry Bird was just chopped liver out there in the court. Like he just stood around for 3 quarters and magically turned on the light the last 2.5 minutes. Like, we out of your goddamn mind, man. Like, Larry Bird got some of the best highlights you ever seen, man. Like, yeah, he wasn't jumping out the gym and yamming it on niggas like that, but Larry Bird was giving dudes the business, man. What's his career average, like 24, something like that? Like, I'm not sure, but yo, Larry Bird was giving dudes the business, man. And if you gotta pick him to close a game for you in crunch time, that tells you who's the guy that you trust the most to win, which means he's the better player. If I'm playing a game and we're trying to win, I'm gonna go with the guy that wins is the better player. The guy that I can count on in the clutch, obviously he's the better player, man. That's what defines the greatness. That's what makes these guys all-time greats is finishing, man. Like, that logic makes no sense at all, man. If you can't finish, then you're not that great. The guys that can finish are the great ones, man. Kobe, like his logic with Kobe and Mike, why he don't got Kobe up there over LeBron, when you know he's more talented and skilled and gifted than LeBron James, man. Like, LeBron, like he doesn't do anything better than Kobe. He doesn't post better than him. He doesn't have a better perimeter game than Kobe. He doesn't have the moves Kobe got, the dribbling, the creativity. Like, he doesn't have it. He's not better. The tenacity. Like, he just has stats, man. That's it. That's all he has over Kobe, man. And he's a bigger man. He's athletic, and he's big, and he gets rebounds, and he can pass the ball. He can dish the rock. He can play, um, pretty much 1 through 5. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, as far as his ability. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a little bit more like, you can use him a little bit more than Kobe. Like, he's, you know what I mean? Like, as far as that, but aside that, like, when you talk about individual skill set, stop it. And then his logic with why he don't got him over LeBron. Oh, well, he was a 2 guard, and I already and Jordan is a 2 guard, and if I got Jordan, and Kobe, he wasn't better than Jordan, so that excludes him out of the GOAT conversation. That doesn't make no sense, man. He's number 2 as a 2 guard. So if he's the closest thing to Mike, which people keep saying, how is he ranked 10, 11 in your all-time standings? Why isn't he at least in the top 5 or top 3? And why is LeBron there? This is shit that don't make no sense. Why is he there, man? What did he do better than Larry Bird? He wasn't better passing than Larry Bird. He's not a better shooter than Larry Bird. Doesn't have the post game Larry Bird got. Larry Bird can go on the block too. Wasn't a better rebounder than Larry Bird. He's just more athletic than Larry Bird. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. Like, he can run up and down the court quicker than Larry Bird and attack the rim better than Larry. Aside that, what else does he do better than Larry Bird? You gotta stop this. It's just pushing them past dudes, man. What does he do better than Magic Johnson? You gotta explain that to me, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Magic going to post for sure. Definitely going to post, man. Better than all them dudes. He gonna go in that post. Magic 6'9". Magic got hook shot. Magic can dribble better than him. Magic definitely passes better than him. What else Magic do? Magic is a better floor general. What does he do better? He might shoot the ball a little bit better than Magic. Magic wasn't really known for shooting the ball from the outside. Magic could, but that wasn't, he wasn't known for that. Magic was more of a fast break guy, and in the half court, they ran the ball through Kareem, or Magic on a block. You know, but aside that, like Magic defensively, Magic led the league in steals. I'm just trying to figure out what does he do better. He's not a better rebounder than Magic. I just don't see what he does better, man. He's not a better leader than Magic. How he just skip past these dudes, man. He's not a better leader than Larry Bird, man. Larry Bird dominated the East in the '80s, man, until they started. Though a lot of them teammates started getting old and broken down, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, Kale started getting injured, Bird started getting injured, and the injuries is what derailed them. Like, as far as, you know what I'm saying, like, because they were definitely trying to rebuild the team, but the injuries was derailing them. They weren't the same players, man. They didn't have the impact the way they used to. But that Celtic team, like, come on, man, like, you crazy? And Larry Bird, like, man, can shoot from anywhere, man. Like, what does he do? I just don't understand this, man. Like I don't understand it. Then his logic with Mike and Kobe and this GOAT conversation thing, it doesn't make any sense because he was number 2, so that just excludes him. So that just excludes him out the entire picture, right? So he's not better than LeBron either, just because he's a 2 guard. That doesn't make no sense at all, man. When the game's on the line, and he said it himself in that interview, I'll take Kobe if the game's on the line. So that means he's the better player. Oh my God, man. We're not talking about a player, no disrespect to Robert Horry, but we're not talking about a guy that's a role player that can hit a couple of clutch shots when they're not really keen on him to do that. We talking about guys they're game planning for, like superstar players that have all the intangibles with it. I don't understand. If you take them when it's crunch time, that means they're the better players, man. Because you are playing to win. What are we playing for? I don't understand that logic, man. That shit makes no sense, man. Just to prop this dude up, man. Like, I'm saying, this is something that the media's created just for stuff like this, for us to talk about it, debate it, to keep us engaged, man. Because when you break the logic of it down, it makes no sense, man. Like when you look at the impact on the game, right? What is LeBron's real impact? Player empowerment. All the things that happen under his watch. Player empowerment. All this changing teams and no loyalty to teams. Fans don't even be fans of teams no more. Fans are just fans of pretty much players. So there's no loyalty. We turn the league into a bunch of mercenaries. Low management, lack of effort out there when it comes to the All-Star games and things like that. And the league is trying to get, I think once they get away from him, the league will be in a better place. Because you see these young kids balling. It's these old heads that they're trying to hold on to as the faces of the league. Like I've been saying before, they want the American to be the face of the league, to be honest with you, man. That's what it looks like. They don't really want to anoint the Joker. They have no real choice, but they don't want to anoint. They looking at Shai Gilgeous now. Last year was Anthony Edwards, but he doesn't really want it. And at one point it was Ja Morant. They didn't really want him to be there. It was supposed to be Zion Williamson, but he could never stay healthy, and he didn't take care of his body. So they gave up on him after the first year. He was injury prone. Then Ja Morant and his antics cost him the chance to be the face, and then he can't stay on the court half the time. And then Anthony Edwards said, "Nah, I'm good." And now they have no choice but to go for a foreigner. They're not gonna do it for Jason Tatum. they would have to win a championship, and he would have to really go berserk in the playoffs and really carry that team. But they you know what I'm saying, they're trying to hold on to these dinosaurs, man, like Steph Curry, LeBron, KD not really so much. KD's just a hooper, man. He's not really into all of the other stuff. He's just more of a hooper. But when you look at LeBron and Curry, those are the two main faces they trying to hold on to for dear life, man, because those are the more marketable guys. You know, they still the most marketable. And so they gotta keep these conversations going, man. But it just doesn't make sense, man. Some of the things they say is like, what like the logic behind that, like, because he's a two guard and Jordan's a two guard and he wasn't better than Jordan, that excludes him just out of the GOAT conversation. Some people have Kobe, like I just said in my last video, where I got in an argument with a Kobe fan, and I'm a Kobe fan, and just because I'm trying to get them the reality, like, yo, look, my reality is, just because you're my favorite player don't mean you're the best. And I'm saying, I'll take Mike one-on-one over Kobe. And he just got disrespectful with me, and I had to get disrespectful with him and block him. Two Kobe fans. So you got some people that believe Kobe is better than Mike. You got a lot of people that believe Kobe is in that GOAT conversation, man. I think he is a more respected player than LeBron, like even more celebrated, because around the world when they did the Redeem team, he was getting more love and stuff like that than LeBron was. They were looking to him to save them when they was in trouble. I mean, so I don't understand, like, how he's not in the GOAT conversation. You had LeBron, why he wasn't looking at him? Why you don't hear, like, LeBron, like, you don't hear Mamba mentality, things like that, Kobe's work ethic, but you don't really hear that too much about, like, you don't hear what people look up to about LeBron. He has a good great work ethic, but he ain't got the work ethic Kobe got. He don't got the Mamba mentality and all of that. So what legacy, what impact on the game is he having? He brought some marketing to the game, but now the game viewership is at the all-time low. People are turned off from the game. You know, fans ain't never been like this before. Not in the Jordan era. You know, and definitely not in the 2000s. Niggas was watching the games, be like, I don't understand, man, but that logic makes no sense, man. I just never understood that logic, man. I'll take Bird the last 2 minutes of the game, so when it's time to win, you want Bird. But so what the hell is going on for 46 minutes? But you think Bird's standing around waiting for 2 minutes to come? Bird is out there balling too, man. You know what I mean? Like, that don't make no sense. Same thing with Kobe. I'll take LeBron. Like I said, LeBron is more of a versatile player than Kobe is. He can play multiple positions as needed. You know what I'm saying? If needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of his size and athleticism and a little bit of skill that he has, he can, he's able to, guard. He can guard a point guard. LeBron can guard a power forward. He's 6'9". He should be able to guard a power forward. He's athletic enough to guard a guard. He's definitely able to guard a two guard and a small forward. He can occasionally, go in the center position depending on who the center is. And, it's so he has more versatility. That doesn't make him better. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Kobe might have a little bit more skill than Mike. That doesn't make him better than Mike. Mike was still stronger. Mike finishing stronger. Mike tacked the rim stronger. Mike had a better perimeter, as far as post game. Mike might have been a little bit more effective in the post than Kobe. Although Kobe go on that block too, Kobe was a more twitchier player. you know, he had more of a handle and a little bit more range. Aside that, Mike had the perimeter game down pat. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, Kobe, when it comes to that GOAT conversation, Kobe has to be in that conversation. You can't exclude him just because he's a guard. That doesn't make no sense, man. Kobe is definitely one of the 5 greatest players you've ever seen touch that basketball, man. With his skills, there's no, like, he can score from anywhere, and he was better defender than people give him credit for. Kobe can guard a point guard and guard a 2 guard, guard a small forward. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe, you know, was a better defender than LeBron. Kobe was, you know what I'm saying, he was that dude, man. Like, I mean, he's definitely in the conversation. I don't think he is the GOAT. Magic was another one that can guard multiple positions, man. Like, he can play center, he can play power forward, he can play small forward. Like Magic can he wasn't really a wing player, but Magic can, you know, he played point guard. You know, like, come on, man. Like, Bird was more of a he played his position a little bit more. Like, he wasn't as versatile as they were because of, you know, he was more of a forward, but he was a playmaker. But I just don't, you know, that logic just doesn't make sense, man. I'll take Bird. The last one is, if you take the guys that are all-time greats and clutch over a guy like LeBron, why do you have LeBron too? That doesn't make sense, man. I'm putting those guys, if I gotta pick you to win the game, obviously you're the better player. It's just that simple. If I'm picking you over him and I'm saying he's better than you, when it comes out to win the game, I'm taking you. That doesn't make any sense, man. That don't make no sense at all, man. You're just trying to prop this dude up. And it's like, yo, if he ain't that good, just admit, yo, fam, look, I got him. He's an all-time great player. Definitely one of the greatest to touch of basketball. But, you know, I don't have him as my GOAT. It's understandable, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, where do you rank him? You know, maybe I'll rank him from 6 to 10, something like that. You know, that's where he should be ranked as far as his overall achievements and everything like that. Once you start getting into that top 5, it's shaky, man. And you got guys like Kareem, you got Jerry West, you got guys like Oscar Robertson. Not really Oscar Robertson. I'm sorry, not Oscar Robertson. What's my man name from Boston, man? Bill Russell. You got Wilt Chamberlain, Keem Olajuwon. You know, those type of guys, man. Like, you start looking at those guys, man. Like Magic, Bird, Kobe. Like, you know, and it's like, Mike. It's hard to put him above those guys, man. Because you look at a guy like even with Jerry West, man. Jerry West is one of the most talked about all-time greats. And Jerry West was known for putting up crazy numbers, man. Getting his team to the finals, things like that. Now, they never beat they didn't really beat the Celtics, but you know, you gotta look at Jerry West too, man. Like, Jerry West was a bad dude, man. Like, he was putting up some serious numbers, man. But like I said, anyway, man, you start thinking about these all-time greats, man, and you start looking at dissecting their games and looking at their things that they done in their careers. It's really hard to put him up there, but we just forget about these guys and just skip him ahead of these guys, and just throw him at 2. So now you say he's number 2 or he's number 1. That automatically, once people continue to say that, and people that's casuals or people that don't really pay attention to, you know, these all-time greats, or never watched them play or whatever, they've forgotten about. And that's, you know, we're saying LeBron is better. And then you go back and you start to look at the tapes and you're like, hold on, man, LeBron don't do shit like this. Like, come on, man. Like, anyway, man, that logic just ain't make no sense, man. I'll get back with y'all later, man. Many-Face Publishing, man. I'm out, man. Have a good night, man. We're gonna get the fuck out of here.